What's up, everybody? It's Vman1313 and welcome to today's ride. We are starting today here in Dawsonville Forest. I have a love-hate relationship with Dawsonville Forest. And, yeah. This place is so cool and then so crappy all at the same time. If it wasn't for the creek crossing that's up here, I probably would never ever come in here again. But we're about to see a really nice creek crossing. And today what we are doing is, obviously you see me, I'm in the TJ. Actually, I'm going to not tell you what we're doing today until after the creek crossing, so stay tuned for that. So my love-hate relationship with this place is if you watch my videos from when I rode motorcycles more, you'd see this place is, I mean, look at it, it's cool, it's nice. But they closed the gates for everything. And right now all the gates are pretty much open, but they have big signs for hunters only. And so it's a pretty biased recreation in here. It's hunting or nothing. They've closed down the bicycle trails, they've closed down the horse trails. Big hill, y'all ready? Ooh, big hill. Oh yeah. Two-wheel drive, big hill. They've closed everything down. You can't do anything in here, and it almost feels like you shouldn't even be driving in here unless you're coming to hunt. And I know this is, I mean, we pay our taxes, so I feel like, you know, I have just as much right to be in here as anybody else. Man, I'll tell you what, it really, you know, I'm not in here to check up anything. I'm not in here to mess up things for anybody. I'm just driving down a dirt road. That's all I want to do is drive down this dirt road. And you'd be surprised how often they close it. Very, very often. Alright, so here's the creek crossing. I'm gonna see if I should be able to back up. I want to put a video out and video the crossing. Ooh, I gave you a hint as to what I'm doing today. There it was. And there we are. Cool creek crossing. This used to come all the way across, if I remember right. That's a lot of water coming through today. It's been raining. And there we are. That's what we're doing today. We are pulling the adventure trailer with the TJ today. And that's our goal, to see how well or not well it does it. So So that's what we're out doing today, starting here in Dawson Forest, sorry. Alright, so as you can see, the goal for today is to pull the trailer with the TJ. Simple as that. I've wondered if it could do it, and I don't think I ever really doubted the pulling part. The trailer is about 1,000 pounds, probably less than that, but I'm gonna give it 1,000 just to be safe when it's loaded and everything. It's 90% loaded. The only thing heavy that's not in there right now is the water. It's my water jug. And so I think pulling has been no big deal. My fear was stopping, obviously. Stopping the trailer, because stopping this TJ was already not a stopping the TJ was already not perfect, but with the extra 1,000 pounds, I figured it would be really bad and dangerous. And so far, it hasn't felt that way. I came down the road, you know, a main road, then I got on a highway, which again, no stopping, but then that highway turns into a stoplights here and there, and it did fine. It's not, you know, you gotta start stopping early, and there's no waiting to the last minute. But it did good, it did fine. And so I think with a little bit of, what's a good word, finessing? No, a little modification, a little upgrading, I think it'll be alright to pull the trailer. So far, so good pulling the trailer. Let's go elsewhere and see what happens. Here on the road, you don't even feel it. I mean, like, I don't even feel it back there at all. I can't even tell there's a trailer. I mean, I can't feel the difference in the power of the car. Nothing. I can't tell the difference. It's when I start stopping and slowing down, it's where you kind of feel it pushing you, or just putting a little strain on the brakes. So that's where it's at. The reason I want to is because of the clearance on this car versus the Jeep, versus the Grand Cherokee. Because in all reality, the Grand Cherokee is 1,000,000 night and day times better than this thing as far as comfort is concerned. I mean, come on. Get real, you know? How could it not be? And so, yeah, wanting to definitely a lot more comfortable than this, a lot more versatile than this, but with the tires, the lift, the clearance that I have, I feel like this is a little more capable than the Grand Cherokee. Now, the roads that I'm trying to go on are nothing but this right here, and so there's no point in this TJ. But I have been planning a few other routes and trails and things that are going to take me into some pretty unknown, unexplored areas that I want to have the most capability as possible versus comfort. I want to be able to go in there without hesitation, and if I get stuck, I've got everything I need to get out. And that's the other thing on the TJ, is that I now have my winch on the front. I have max tracks on the back. I have four-wheel drive, which so does the Jeep. I have the four-wheel drive on the Grand Cherokee. I have max tracks on the Cherokee, on the Grand Cherokee, but I have a winch on this one, which is a big peace of mind and a big deal when you're doing things you're unsure of doing, places you're unsure of going. So that's the reason I wanted to test it out and see if it would be worth it. Is this going to happen all the time? No way. This is going to be for certain specific times that I know I'm going to places that are going to be pretty demanding or unknown. There's some places that I've seen videos and they look pretty intense, and I know the Grand Cherokee will be fine in there, but the Grand Cherokee while pulling the trailer is a whole different story. So I wanted to see how this worked out. So that's what we're doing today.